Then, can I go for a walk with the mask? Now, this is one question which one of my patient asked, who is a very health conscious patient and is turned COVID positive. He goes for walking every day for 1 hour. So, this patient asked me, can I go early in the morning at 5 o'clock for walk? Won't be any people. Please do not do that, sir. Do not go for a walk, because you are again going to infect someone who is going to come in contact, and if that someone comes in contact with more people, he will infect those. For time being, maybe just change your style and may have some home exercises. Again, as I said, I am a very great fan of Surya Namaskar, so you can do Surya Namaskar or anything else, maybe squats or jumping, or those what is that, dori udi, skipping, okay, all those things you can do, or some exercise at home. Can I smoke? No. Lung is one of the most important organ that is infected by COVID, and you are going to compromise your lung if you are going to smoke, and as it is, smoking is injurious to health. Can I drink alcohol? Again, no. Please do not try to get into these habits, okay. Then my family member worsened and I was not allowed to go with my member to the hospital. Why? Now, yes, this has happened with few families wherein a whole family was positive and one member has deteriorated, and the other family members were not allowed to go with that family member because the other members are positive. When the whole family will go, you will infect so many. So rather, the PHCs take care of the person who is going. Yes, now there may be, you may not get a VIP treatment here, because you know the load that the public health centers are handling is enormous. It's like hats off to all the government doctors over there, hats off to all the government nurses, the ward boys, the servants, the helpers, the accountants, and everyone, the DHS people, everyone. I'm really saying a hats off to them, because the way they are handling this situation is very, you need to appreciate them. Instead of finding faults in them, please find the good things that they are doing and give them appreciation, increase their confidence to work, okay. So if at all these people, because whoever some doctors who are known to me and who have followed patients of this sort who were transferred alone, the patient was transferred alone without the family, they have called us and told us that I was taken care of. Yes, there was a little bit of delay here and there, but I was taken care of by the people in Goa Medical College and in the main DHS hospitals. Okay, so again, hats off to the government doctors. How to wash my clothes? So this is another. So I know this video is going to be a little bit lengthy. I have tried to take as less questions as possible. So how to wash my clothes? So when you are after you remove your clothes, put them in hot water with detergent. Keep them there for at least half an hour. So hot water is at least 60 degree. So it should be just warm. It should be hot to touch. Okay, so that would be around 60 degrees. So see that you soak your clothes there in half an hour with your detergent, and after that you are good to go. You can wash it as regular after half an hour of the warm water, or you can even put it in your washing machine. Now again, families which are infected are trying to wash their clothes separately each. Now again, you can put them separately in the warm water and then wash them together in a washing machine. If you have a steam cycle or a warm cycle, that would be most appreciated. How to make hypochlorite solution? So I did mention this in one of my old videos. You can either buy the hypochlorite solution, or the simple way of making hypochlorite solution at home is the bleaching powder that you get 3 tablespoons of this bleaching powder in 1 liter of water makes hypochlorite solution, but you are supposed to finish it within 1 day of use. You cannot reuse it. So use it to clean your floors, use it to clean your knobs, doors, or whatever surfaces that you touch. No one is coming to take my waste. Yes, in my first 2 videos or second video, I did mention that the biomedical waste, that is whatever waste that contains your body fluids, will be collected by the panchayat. Okay, so after that I have got many questions saying that no one is coming to collect my waste. So your waste should be collected after 17 days of your quarantine. No one is going to collect it before that. So you have to keep your waste with you for those 17 days. So nicely pack it in the color coded bags and also see that no one else touches that. Please do not bury it, please do not burn it. Let the proper authorities take the right decision. Also, when I spoke to the Panch from my area, the Sarpanch from my area, they did tell me, yes, we are planning to do that, because this is some new problem. Give them also time, give them the authorities the time to go through the whole thing. They have to arrange for all the people who have to take this waste also. But see that from your end, you keep that biomedical waste or whatever waste that you generate. If you want to know more details, please go to my old video on how am I going to prepare myself for home quarantine. The whole details I have given in that. There is so much of stigma. I don't want to show people that I'm positive, so I don't want to isolate. Again, please, this is two questions I have got this, okay? The stigma, I know there is a lot of stigma, and we, the common people, have to try to abolish this stigma. How? By trying to help these people and trying to not not behave as if they are in the they are totally achut, please do not behave like that with all people who are COVID positive. We never know who is going to get infected. So tomorrow I may be in the same position, okay? So please see to it that you do not stigmatize them. Rather, many patients whom I am following, I have taken their stories from them, like how they felt while the testing was done, after the testing was done, and what was the behavior of the people with them. Many of them, yes, mentioned about this stigma, and I will be coming up after a few days about the stories of these people, because many of them are not very comfortable to come on the camera. So they said, doctor, you only tell our story on the camera. So there are many who are ready to share their name, there are many who are not ready to share their name, but I will definitely share those stories. I hope you stay tuned for those stories, okay? These are some personal problems that they have asked for, but still I will tell. Thank you so much. I am tested positive on 31st of August. My stomach gets bloated, no fever, no cold. Can you please guide what should I do? Okay, so in this case, your bloating may be because of your other conditions, like maybe your weight is more, or you are having some gastro problem. Please again cool yourself, calm yourself, take deep breathing, pranayam, practice some stretching exercises, and also have light food and have a lot of vegetables and salads to help your intestine cope up with this. Next is, hello doctor, this was a very informative video, thank you. Could you please throw some light on how to care for a newborn during COVID crisis, how to differentiate between common cold and COVID? Thank you. So how to take care of kids, I'll be coming up with a big video for that, okay, so stay tuned. But presently, remember, all those newborns who are on breast milk, continue them on breast milk, whether they are COVID positive or COVID negative. Consider that the mother is having symptoms, okay, but she is COVID negative. Then I would still prefer that you wear a mask while you are breastfeeding, but continue the breastfeeding. Second case, if the mother is positive, then I would best prefer that you can express the milk and give it to the baby and someone else gives it to the baby. But if that is not possible, like there are families which are positive with a newborn baby in it, then please go ahead, breastfeed your baby with your mask on during the times of breastfeeding. Also, you don't require any great medications for the children, especially newborns. If they are on mother's milk, they are getting more than enough antibodies. There have been studies which are done wherein they studied the mother's milk, or the mother is positive and is breastfeeding, and they studied the mother's milk for the COVID virus, which of I think 90 ladies who were studied, only one breast milk had the virus, but it did not affect the baby at all. Even in Goa, in the COVID center, whenever they had patients with positive mothers and the newborn baby was there, they have continued breastfeeding and they really had a good outcome. So that is about the newborn, but I will come up with a full big video for that, okay, so stay tuned. What is the normal range of saturation? So saturation should be more than 95 at room air. So when you are breathing at room air, okay, with no support of oxygen also, when I'm breathing now, my saturation should be more than 95, so 95 to 9900 should be my saturation. So this question was, thank you doctor, it was very nice informative video. Can you please share me the exact range of SpO2 and pulse, as everyone comes up with different data. Now saturations, as I said, 95 to 100. Pulse For adults, it should not go above 100. Now, there are various things in this which we take care of, the doctors will take care of. Like if there is fever, then definitely there will be increase in the pulse. But if there is no fever, the pulse should be below 100 for adults. For children, it differs, and it differs depending upon the age. Like in a child who is 0 to 3 months is different, 3 months to 6 months is different, 6 months to 1 year is different, 1 year to 5 years is different. So that we pediatricians see. As I said, I am a pediatrician, I am a child specialist. Okay. Next is it was wonderful, important, valuable information you gave us, doctor. I was having a body ache and light headache for last 4 days, but today I am feeling better. What should I do? Thank you so much. Okay, so this is so once you had the fever and you have come out of it, please see to it that you take care of yourself. As I mentioned in my first answer, lot of water, fresh fruits, fresh vegetables, lot of ORS, and lot of drinks which contain sodium and sodium potassium chloride, like your rice water, dal water, buttermilk with sugar and salt, dahi with sugar and salt, your tender coconut water, so many things. Okay. Then one more is, I have loss of smell and taste, but I am on some painkiller medicines too. So is it corona or is it not? So, madam, in case you had fever, cough and cold also along with it, then please go for the testing. Okay, there can be loss of smell and taste even because of other causes. But yes, COVID also is presented with loss of smell and taste. So, as much as possible, try to see that you wear your mask, and you are inside the house, you wear your mask. Try to isolate yourself away or get a test done and just be sure whether you are positive or no. Can we use AC if we are COVID positive? See, we prefer a fresh air. So, even in clinics nowadays, what we do is we put off the AC, we put on our windows, we open our windows and we put on our fans so that there is a continuous fresh air that is coming in. So, I would prefer you do not use AC as much as possible. But yes, if it is too warm and too heat, the heat is increasing these days, then for some time you can put on the AC and then put off the AC and open your windows and put on the fan. Okay, and drink a lot of water, keep yourself hydrated. There are few more questions. My wife is a teacher traveling every day up and down. She got fever of 100. She had mild headache yesterday morning. I gave her Dolo. No fever for the whole night. Fever came back again today, same time 100 after 24 hours approximately. Took Dolo. Fever became normal. Is it necessary to get a COVID testing? Yes, sir. It is better that you do COVID testing done. Get the COVID testing done. Reason is she is a teacher who has been traveling. So we do not know that she might have come in contact. Maybe a public transport, so higher chances. Plus, what I have noticed is the common man, many a times, they are like, when they meet, they're like, we are always together, we won't be infected, and then they will remove the mask down. And this I have seen in schools also. The mask will never be covering your nose and the mouth. Now, I have made an entire full video on how, why, when to wear mask. It is on my YouTube channel, so do go there and check. I may upload it on one of the days on my vlog on my FB page too. So do go through it and try to use your mask that way. So for this person, yes, do your test. Yes, I think those are it. These were few questions and I have already crossed 28 minutes, 27 minutes here. After the edit, this may come down somewhere, but I feel I have answered most of the questions, and I know for sure by now, by the time I answer, there will be more questions in the line, and I assure you I will answer your questions with some sessions. I hope this session is not become too long. If at all it is become too long, please inform me in my comment box that this session was too long. I will try to break it up into two and upload it. Thank you so much. Continue to spread this knowledge. I will share my knowledge as and when possible. Try to please subscribe to my YouTube channel, my Instagram, and please follow my FB page, and give me this such encouragement so that even I make videos for you. Thank you.